Hello everybody, welcome to my video. We're gonna talk about 5 things you should know about Arabic or before learning Arabic. These things are the sounds that don't exist in English, short vowels, definite and indefinite, the dual and the dialects. Let's start with the sounds that don't exist in English. Arabic has so many sounds that don't exist in English. Let's study them one by one. The first sound is ha. To pronounce this sound, you maintain the sound of h as in horse in English, but with more friction in your throat. Ha. Ha. The second sound is kha, and this sound is similar to the German sound kha, as in the word Bach in German. Kha. Maybe this is easier for you. Next sound is sad, and this can be easy for you, and in order to pronounce it, you have to pronounce it as if it were a strong S. Sad. Sad. Next sound is bod, and bod also is a strong D, as if you're pronouncing D but stronger. Bod. Bod. Next sound is pa. Pa is a strong T. Pa. Pa. Next sound is va. Va is a strong voiced TH sound, as in the word the, but stronger. Va. Va. Now let's review these 4 sounds: sad, bod, pa, and va. All these sounds, if you want to make sure that you pronounce them correctly, you might find a blow in your mouth while pronouncing them. Look at me. Sad, bod, pa, and va. Next sound is ayn. This is a little bit difficult sound, but in order to pronounce it, don't laugh. Imagine that you're throwing up. Yes, I'm not kidding. Yes, imagine that you're throwing up. This is how you pronounce ayn. This is how it is. Ayn. 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 Excellent. Next sound is ghain. Ghain. This sound corresponds to the French R, as in Paris. Ghain. The last sound is qaf. Qaf. It's not so difficult because I've seen many American people who came to Egypt and were able to pronounce that sound after some practice. So how to pronounce qaf? Qaf. Qaf is pronounced as a strong kaf. Imagine the point of your soft palate while your tongue touches your upper throat. K. K, as in the letter K. Okay. Move your tongue a little bit backward. Instead of saying K, say qaf. Qaf. Your tongue is moved backward. K, qaf. Qaf. Okay. Number 2 is short vowels. The difference between short vowels and long vowels is like the difference between bit and beat. Bit contains a short vowel, while beat contains a long vowel. In Arabic, short vowels, unfortunately, are not written in most of the cases. That's why you'll have to figure out the pronunciation by yourself, according to the context. Example. This word, it's composed of kaf, ta, and ba. They're all consonants. This word can be pronounced many ways according to the short vowels preceding or following these consonants. So, it can be pronounced as kataba, he wrote, or kutiba, it was written, or kutub, books. Oh, that's difficult. So, how should I know that this sound is pronounced this way or that way? Well, there are signs that you see above these consonants and these signs will tell you how to pronounce the word. But unfortunately, in most of the cases, in the books, in newspapers, you will not find these signs. These signs only exist in dictionaries and religious books. If you have any doubt about any word in Arabic, you can mail me on my page on Facebook, and I'll be more than glad to help you. But now let's study these signs in order for you to understand how to read short vowels. The first sign is Dhamma, and Dhamma indicates the short U sound. It's written as a tiny wow. Oh yes, remember, you have to be familiar with the alphabet in order to understand this video. So, Dhamma corresponds to the short U sound. Example, Kutub. It contains two Dhamma, and it indicates the sounds U, Kutub, Kutub. Yes, with the help of this sign, you're now able to pronounce this word correctly. Kutub, not Kataba or Kutiba. Okay, the next sign is Fatha. Fatha is an oblique line above the consonant. It indicates the short A sound. Example, Kataba. Kataba. He wrote. As you see, above the kaf and above the ta and above the ba, there are three fatha, and they indicate the short A sound. The next sign is Kasra. Kasra is written the same as Fatha, but it's put this time beneath or under the letter. Example, Kutiba. The sign under the ta is Kasra, and it indicates the short E sound. Kutiba. Kutiba. The last sign for today is Sukun, and it's written as a tiny circle above the letter. It indicates that there are no short vowels following this letter. Example, Kalb, a dog. Above the lam, there's Sukun, and as you see in the transliteration, it indicates that there's no short vowels following this lam. Number 3 is definite and indefinite. The definite article is unique for all the numbers and the sexes. For masculine, feminine, singular, and plural, it's the same. Al, as in English, the, it's the same also. But the indefinite article, it's not an article, it's a suffix or a syllable added to the end of the word. So let's first take examples of the definite article. Examples: Kalb, dog. Al-kalb, the dog. Walad, boy. Al-walad, the boy. Turab, dust. At-turab, the dust. What about indefinite articles or indefinite signs? Well, indefinite signs or suffixes are un, in, an. They are added to the end of the word. How's that? Examples: the same words. Kalb. If I want to say a dog, it will be kalbun. Walad. If I want to say a boy, I would say waladun. Turab. If I want to say a dust, this is possible in Arabic. A dust, I would say turabun. As you see, these suffixes are added but not written. They're also signs above the consonants. So, un is written as a wow with a tail added above the last consonant of the word, and it indicates the sound un, and this sound or this suffix or this sign indicates the indefinite word. Number 4 is the dual. What is a dual? Arabic has, unlike all the other languages, it has a singular form, a dual form, and a plural form. So the dual is new, and this is what we're gonna study now. Example: حصان, a horse. If you want to say a horse, it will be حصان. Yes, as we've studied in the previous section. حصان, a horse. If you want to say two horses, it will be حصانان. Yes, you add a long an to the word, and this indicates that you are talking about two things. حصانان. So instead of حصان, حصان, a horse, it will be حصانان, two horses. It's easy, it's regular, you just add a long an to the end of the word. Another examples: ولد, it will be ولدان, two boys. كلب will be كلبان, two dogs. Number 5, the dialects. What is the difference between MSA, or the modern standard Arabic, and the dialects? Well, MSA is used only in the written language and rarely in formal presentations. But dialects is the most used in everyday conversations and even in like 90% of the TV shows. There's a huge gap between MSA, or modern standard Arabic, and the dialects. Examples: هذا in MSA means this. In the Egyptian dialect, it means ده. In Levantine, it means had. Oh my god. So what should I learn? I recommend that you learn MSA first in order to read the newspapers and the books, because they're all written in MSA, besides a dialect or more of the country where you win. Because if you just learn MSA, you'll be understood, but you will not understand the conversations that you hear, because we don't use MSA in our conversations, never. And if one of us use MSA in our conversations, it will be laughed at, and it will be considered as ridiculous. So, but you will be understood, because you're a foreigner and this is what you have. So, what dialect should you learn? Well, it depends on your situation, and it depends on the country that you visit. I recommend that you learn MSA besides the dialect of the country that you're gonna visit. But what about, are there like popular dialects to learn? Yes. The Egyptian dialect and Levantine dialects are the most popular dialects in the Middle East, because I don't know if it's a surprise or not, there are more than 30 dialects in the Middle East, from country to country. But the Egyptian dialect and Levantine dialect are the most understood in all the Middle East. Why? I'm not telling you that because I'm Egyptian, but because I'll give you numbers and let you choose. In Ramadan, our holy month, there were more than 100 TV series broadcast on TV. 60 of them were in the Egyptian dialect. Thank you for watching, and send me your comments on Facebook and on YouTube. I'm waiting for you. Bye.